Hello again. I'm Mystic Cassandria. This is Alphawisdom, Palmistry. If you're new to the channel, you'll need to just look at your hands and make the comparison. Okay, we'll get started. We're talking about the lifeline again. In fact, we will be on it for the entire week. I'll try to include everything that I originally did not plan to, but at least you'll get all the information you'll need. All right. So if you missed last time, this is the check sheet. I always give you a check sheet so you can follow along if you miss something. Okay. Here we're talking about signs, sometimes referred to as markings. Okay. So taking a look at this one, we're talking about islands. Islands. And what do they do? Well, first off, let's take a good look at them so you'll recognize them. Here, they're just hanging on the line on the inside. Sometimes they appear on the top. Sometimes the top and the bottom join together. Okay? These are islands. And what does it say here? Physical weakness. Because this line shows the energy in this particular body. So if the line is weak looking, thin, scraggly, or fuzzy like, you're feeling a little weak. You're really not up to the level that you could be in. So somehow, for some reason, your energy is being sapped away. So let's just see what's going on with this sign. This is, of course, the island. Okay, so when we have an island, this is like a lapse in health or general physical weakness, obstacles, periods of indecision, or lack of focus in life. You're not up to par, but you can't put your finger on it. Have you felt that way sometimes? Most of us do have that feeling. You can't name what it is, but you're out of sorts. You feel kind of lisp. So it's probably the energy level has dissipated somehow. When they're on this line, the lifeline, this means periods of illness, general physical weakness, or periods of vulnerability to disease. It could also mean periods of confusion, indecision, or lack of focus in life. Something is off, and you can't put your finger on it. Okay, but there's always good news. I'll just throw this in. When you see the line straight after the island, that means you've cleared it up. So this part is clear. That means you're almost back in business. You're feeling much better, and so on. So it's just letting you know why you're there. And these are the signs. They sap your energy. Okay, so that's the island. And let's get the star. Star, it's on the lifeline. Now, a star can be up here. Star can be almost anywhere on the hand. But not too often do we see it on the lifeline. So when we have a star on this line, well, first off, it means a diffusion of energies. It's like an explosion or energy or interest, a shock to the system, something you didn't see coming, but it's like a shock, okay? This is not necessarily good for the lifeline, especially if the line is already weak. To determine its effect, you should check your lines. Well, we don't have any examples of other lines, but you should look at the other lines and see what shape they are in, or whether you have these support lines or sister lines. See if that's there. Or if you happen to have a double lifeline or a Mars line. Yeah. So there is help there, but that's what's going on here. It's like an explosion of energy. And it's not always positive, okay? But you always look to see where the line is afterwards. If you see no line at all, and you had a line before, that's really not good. But if the line is there, and it seems to be clearing up, yeah, you are getting better. These signs are amazing. They really tell you what shape your body is in. Okay, let's leave the star and let's talk about these dots. Now, you may not see an actual dot, but you'll see an area of color. This is red, this is blue, and this is black. So first off, a dot appears as a small colored indentation on the line. The existence of a dot indicates a physical or emotional setback of some kind, depending on its color and where it's located. Okay, so red and blue, they're basically the same. When they're on the line, they indicate there is a problem that is physical in origin, such as a serious illness, an accident, or major surgical procedure. Any influence line that crosses the lifeline can produce a similar result. Remember the influence lines? Okay. Anyway, especially if it causes a red or blue dot to form on the line. Okay? So just watch out for dots. Everybody doesn't have, you may not have it. And let's go on to the last one, the black one. It's like a little space that's black. Okay, this creates like a black cloud over your plans, delays, and causes worry. It's like you thought things were going so well, and all of a sudden something unusual happens and it just delays. Maybe you got a disappointment that something you had prepared for, it's not going to happen when you think it is. It's delayed. And that causes you to worry. Try not to worry because that makes the problem a little worse. Okay, let's see. And we have one more. The square. I think we're all familiar with the square. This is a positive sign. Square means protection. It is formed by 4 independent lines that create like a rectangular. It is a sign of protection and preservation and often repairs a broken line. A square can have other meanings. For example, a square appearing on the Jupiter Mount indicates a strong teaching ability, giving the name the teacher's square. Okay? All right, so these are the signs I selected. And there are other signs, but they're not common to the lifeline. That's why I did not include them. All right. I hope you like this. Give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We're so happy to have you, really. All right. Thanks for watching. Love yourself. Love and light. Bye.